Welcome to GK Quiz Prime Time. In this video, we bring you a comprehensive revision of the most important current affairs from June 2024 to May 2025. Let's begin. In the news recently, what is the term in vitro gametogenesis associated with? Right answer is option B, new reproductive technology. As of 2025, which country holds the top position in the global GDP rankings? Correct answer is option C, United States. Which company introduced the AI powered software engineering assistant named Codex in May 2025? Correct answer is option B, OpenAI. Which country recently imposed a visa ban on 14 countries, including India and Pakistan? Right answer is option B, Saudi Arabia. On which date is Ambedkar Jayanti celebrated in India? Correct answer is option B, 14th April. Recently in India, the sex ratio at birth has increased from 918 to what number? Correct answer is option B, 930. Which country recently became the second largest in terms of road network size? Right answer is option D, India. In which state did Home Minister Amit Shah recently inaugurate the Seed Research Center at IFCO? Correct answer is option B, Gujarat. The population of one-horned rhinoceroses has recently increased to 392 in which Indian state? Correct answer is option C, West Bengal. Who was appointed as Executive Director of the Reserve Bank of India in March 2025? Right answer is option B, Indraneel Bhattacharya. On which date is International Forest Day observed globally? Right answer is option C, March 21st. From which country will India procure 26 Rafale fighter aircraft for the Indian Navy? Correct answer is option C, France. Which Australian cricketer announced retirement from one day internationals in March 2025? Right answer is option C, Steve Smith. When was World Art Day observed in the year 2025? Right answer is option C, April 15th. Which Indian state has established its first semiconductor manufacturing unit in Nava Raipur? Correct answer is option A, Chhattisgarh. Attukkal Pongala, one of the largest women gatherings globally, was recently held in which state? Right answer is option B, Kerala. As per recent data, India's forest area has increased to what percentage? Right answer is option C, 25.17%. On which date is World Water Day observed each year? Right answer is option B, March 22nd. Which Indian state government has recently banned energy drinks in all schools? Correct answer is option B, Punjab. Which country recently ranked highest among the top 10 nations in total AI investment? Correct answer is option D, United States. Which space agency recently launched a lunar satellite to detect and map water on the moon's surface? Correct answer is option D, NASA. Which Indian university secured the highest position in the Times Higher Education Asia University Rankings 2024? Right answer is option C, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. Who topped the medal tally at the Para Athletics Grand Prix 2025? Correct answer is option C, India. Chandrayaan 5 is a collaborative lunar exploration mission between India and which other country? Right answer is option C, Japan. Which Indian state has recently led in installing solar panels at railway stations? Right answer is option A, Rajasthan. Umar Abdullah is the current CM of which union territory or state? Right answer is option B, Jammu and Kashmir. In which state is Devendra Fadnavis currently serving as Chief Minister? Right answer is option B, Maharashtra. Where did DRDO recently conduct a successful test of the Vishorad's air defense system? Right answer is option C, Odisha. Which Indian company has launched the world's first CNG powered motorcycle called Freedom 125? Right answer is option B, Bajaj Auto Limited. Which country topped the passenger load factor for domestic flights as per the latest International Air Transport Association IATA? Correct answer is option B, India. Which film won the Oscar for Best Picture at the 97th Academy Awards in 2025? Right answer is option C, Anora. Who led the Green Revolution in India and received the Bharat Ratna in 2024? Correct answer is option B, M.S. Swaminathan. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched India's first Namo Bharat rapid rail between which two cities? Right answer is option B, Bhuj and Ahmedabad. How many major Dhyan Chand Khel Ratna awards were presented in the year 2025? Right answer is option C, 4. Who has been appointed as the brand ambassador for tobacco control initiatives in India? Right answer is option C, PV Sindhu. Where was the first ever Raisina Middle East Conference held in January 2025? Correct answer is option C, Abu Dhabi. Who became the Prime Minister of Japan on 1st October 2024? Correct answer is option B, Shigeru Ishiba. As per Niti Aayog's latest report, what is the recorded decline in India's poverty rate over the past 9 years? Right answer is option C, from 29% to about 11%. Which country participated with India in the military exercise Khanjar? Correct answer is option B, Kyrgyzstan. Which country will host the World Audiovisual and Entertainment Summit 2025? Correct option is B, India. Which Indian state became the first to launch its own satellite? Right answer is option C, Assam. After Bihar, which Indian state has become the second to conduct a caste based census? Correct answer is option C, Andhra Pradesh. The largest white hydrogen reservoir in the world was recently discovered in which country? Right answer is option A, France. The chief minister of which state inaugurated a green hydrogen plant worth rupees 1000 crore? Correct answer is option B, Andhra Pradesh. Which state or union territory launched the eSehat app to improve healthcare access in April 2025? Right answer is option C, Jammu and Kashmir. On which date is World Civil Defense Day observed annually? Correct answer is option A, March 1st. What is India's rank in the Global Gender Gap Index 2024? Correct answer is option C, 129th. Which Indian state leads in residential rooftop solar installations under the PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli Yojana? Right answer is option A, Gujarat. According to a recent RBI survey, which country was the top source of remittances to India in 2023-24? Right answer is option D, USA. What is the name of the high speed satellite internet service launched by Elon Musk's SpaceX for global coverage? Correct answer is option C, Starlink Mini. Which city is home to India's first quantum computing village launched in 2025? Correct answer is option B, Amravati, Andhra Pradesh. In March 2025, where did ISRO chairman V. Narayanan inaugurate the Sri Ramakrishnan Thermal Research Center? Correct answer is option C, IIT Madras. Who holds the record for the fastest century by an Indian in IPL history? Correct answer is option A, Vaibhav Suryavanshi. From where was the Astra missile successfully tested on the Tejas Mk1 prototype on March 12, 2025? Right answer is option C, Odisha. Which trilateral naval exercise involved India, Japan, and the USA in 2024? Correct answer is option B, Malabar Naval Exercise. Which state government has recently introduced a 50 rupees tourist entry fee per person? Right answer is option C, Sikkim. Who were jointly awarded the Nobel Prize in Economics in 2024? Correct answer is option C, Darren Acemoglu, Simon Johnson, and James A. Robinson. On which date is World Sparrow Day observed in 2025? Correct answer is option C, March 20th. The Unified Pension Scheme was first implemented in which Indian state? Correct answer is option B, Maharashtra. What is the name of the IAF military exercise held after the Pahalgam terror attack in 2025? Correct answer is option D, Exercise Akraman. Who is the author of the autobiography Source Code My Beginnings? Right option is C, Bill Gates. What percentage hike was recently approved by the central government for the salaries of members of parliament? Right answer is option D, 24%. According to the latest IMF data, by how much percent has India's GDP grown in the past decade? Correct answer is option C, 105%. Where was the Mahakumbh Mela 2025 held, one of the largest religious gatherings in the world? Correct answer is option C, Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh. Surya Kiran is a joint military exercise between India and which country? Correct answer is option A, Nepal. Which nation topped the Global Terrorism Index 2025 for being most impacted? Correct answer is option D, Burkina Faso. On which date was World Wildlife Day celebrated in 2025? Correct answer is option C, March 3rd. Which Indian bank has been recognized as the country's highest rated in sustainability for the third year in a row? Correct answer is option D, Yes Bank. Who launched the book Hearts and Heroes Lives That Shaped Us? Right answer is option D, Umar Abdullah. Which organization developed the long range glide bomb named Gaurav? Right answer is option C, Defense Research and Development Organization. Which Indian state has declared the Chirangripu Elephant Reserve as its eighth national park? Correct answer is option A, Assam. Who became the first woman and also the first African to be elected as president of the International Olympic Committee? Right answer is option C, Kirsty Coventry. According to CIPRI, which country is the world's largest arms importer? Correct answer is option C, Ukraine. Which country was the first in Europe to adopt India's UPI payment system? Correct answer is option B, France. Which country won the third Sabah Women's Basketball Championship title in 2025? Correct option is A, India. Which team emerged as champions of the Women's Premier League 2025? Correct answer is option C, Mumbai Indians. Which football team lifted the 2024 Santosh Trophy title? Correct answer is option B, West Bengal. Which state has become the first in India to officially launch its own climate change mission in 2024? Correct answer is option C, Tamil Nadu. Which Indian chess player became the youngest world chess champion in 2024? Correct answer is option C, D. Gukesh. What term was chosen as the Oxford Word of the Year 2024? Correct answer is option C, brain rot. Which country was the host of the G20 summit held in November 2024? Right answer is option C, Brazil. Which Indian airport won the ASQ award for Best Airport in Asia Pacific in 2025? Right answer is option B, Delhi International Airport. Who is the newly appointed chairman of the 23rd Law Commission of India? Right answer is option B, Dinesh Maheshwari. What is the title of the book on mathematician Ramanujan, co authored by Arun Singhal and Devendra Kumar Sharma? Right answer is option D, Ramanujan, Journey of a Great Mathematician. Who was crowned 73rd Miss Universe in 2024? Correct answer is option C, Victoria Kher Thelwig. Who was honored with the Ramsar Wetland Wise Use Award as the first Indian recipient? Correct answer is option C, Jayashree Venkatesan. Which state hosted both the Khelo India Youth Games and Khelo India Para Games in April 2025? Right answer is option A, Bihar. Mark Carney recently became Prime Minister of which country? Correct answer is option B, Canada. Which insurance company was recently ranked the third strongest insurance brand globally? Correct answer is option C, LIC. As per the Brand Finance Global 500 Report 2025, which Indian brand is ranked the most valuable globally? Right answer is option C, Tata Group. Where was the Global Justice, Love and Peace Summit 2025 scheduled to be held? Right answer is option B, Dubai. Who won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 2024? Correct answer is option B, David Baker, Demis Hassabis, and John M. Jumper. Which state government launched the Parth Yojana, Police Army Recruitment Training and Hunar, in January 2025? Correct option is A, Madhya Pradesh. Where was the Water Sustainability Conference 2025 organized on 12th March? Right answer is option C, New Delhi. On which date is World Consumer Rights Day observed annually across the globe? Correct answer is option C, March 15th. On which date is World AIDS Day observed every year? Correct answer is option A, 1st December. Who was awarded the 2024 Nobel Prize in Literature? Correct answer is option B, Hank Kang. Which country has recently tested a non nuclear hydrogen bomb successfully? Right answer is option B, China. Who was appointed as the new chairman of Tata Trusts in 2025? Right answer is option C, Noel Tata. Which Indian state celebrated its 113th Foundation Day on March 22nd, 2025? Correct answer is option B, Bihar. Which city has recently become home to India's first underwater metro service? Correct answer is option D, Kolkata. In which state has the Rajiv Yuva Vikasam scheme been launched recently? Right answer is option B, Telangana. Who won the men's singles title at the India Open Badminton Tournament 2025? Right answer is option B, Victor Axelsen. Which airline has recently been ranked the world's second fastest growing in terms of seat capacity? Right answer is option C, Indigo. Which state made Telugu a compulsory subject in schools through a recent order? Right answer is option C, Telangana. In which city did the United Nations Climate Change Conference COP29 take place? Correct answer is option B, Baku. In which state did Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurate the new campus of Nalanda University in 2024? Correct answer is option B, Bihar. In which city is Google's largest campus named Ananta located? Right answer is option C, Bengaluru. Who won the ICC Champions Trophy 2025 defeating New Zealand? Right answer is option C, India. Who won the 2025 World Junior Chess Championship for India? Right answer is option D, Pranav Venkatesh. What is the date on which World Mental Health Day is observed every year? Right answer is option C, 10th October. In which Indian state was the world's tallest statue of B.R. Ambedkar, the Statue of Social Justice, inaugurated in 2024? Correct answer is option C, Andhra Pradesh. Which country honored PM Narendra Modi with its highest civilian award, Mitra Vibhushana? Right answer is option C, Sri Lanka. Who won the 2024 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine? Right answer is option B, Victor Ambrose and Gary Rukin. Who is currently serving as the National Security Advisor of India? Right answer is option C, Ajit Doval. When is International Women's Day celebrated globally each year? Correct answer is option C, 8th March. What is the new per transaction limit for tax payments through UPI as increased by the RBI? Correct answer is option D, rupees 5 lakh. Who has been appointed as the 11th chairman of SEBI? Right answer is option C, Tuhin Kantapande. The world's largest wildlife rescue center, Vantara, was inaugurated in which state? Correct answer is option B, Gujarat. Kappad and Chal beaches of which Indian state received the Blue Flag certification? Correct answer is option A, Kerala. Which team won the 2025 Ranji Trophy title? Correct answer is option C, Vidarbha. Who was named the ICC Women's ODI Cricketer of the Year 2024? Correct option is A, Smriti Mandana. Which union territory or state recently became the 36th to join the Ayushman Bharat scheme? Right answer is option B, Delhi. Who won the Booker Prize 2024 for the novel Orbital? Correct answer is option B, Samantha Harvey. Where was the first Asian Buddhist summit held in November 2024? Correct answer is option C, New Delhi. Under what name did India launch a military operation against terrorist bases in Pakistan on 7th May 2025? Right answer is option C, Operation Sindoor. The 23rd edition of Naval Exercise Varuna 2025 was conducted between India and which country? Right answer is option B, France. Which Indian state emerged as the overall winner of the Khelo India Youth Games 2025? Right answer is option B, Maharashtra. Which writer received the Pen Pinter Prize 2024 for her unflinching and unswerving writings? Right answer is option A, Arundhati Roy. What is India's rank in the World Happiness Report 2025 among 147 countries? Right answer is option C, 118th. Who wrote the book Dalai Lama's Secret to Happiness? Correct answer is option C, Dr. Dinesh Shahra. Who retired from international test cricket recently in 2025? Right answer is option C, both A and B, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. Who has been appointed as the private secretary to Prime Minister Narendra Modi in 2025? Correct answer is option B, Nidhi Tiwari. Where is the Madhav National Park, India's 58th Tiger Reserve, located? Correct answer is option C, Madhya Pradesh. Which Indian football legend has recently announced his retirement from international football? Right answer is option C, Sunil Chetri, who became the Secretary General of NATO on 1st October 2024. Right answer is option C, Mark Rutte. Which nation secured the title at the Asian Women's Kabaddi Championship 2025? Right answer is option B, India. When is International Museum Day observed every year? Correct answer is option A, May 18th. Which state has made the NCERT syllabus mandatory in all madrasas? Correct answer is option A, Uttar Pradesh. Which country recently became the first in the world to give constitutional right to abortion? Correct answer is option B, France. Which Indian state government has recently approved a 33% reservation for women in the state police force? Right answer is option A, Rajasthan. Where was the ninth Global Technology Summit 2025 hosted? Correct answer is option D, New Delhi. Who emerged victorious in the 15th Hockey India Senior Women's National Championship 2025? Right answer is option C, Hockey Jharkhand. Which country was officially certified malaria free by the World Health Organization in 2024? Right answer is option A, Egypt. Which of the following was declared as India's 57th Tiger Reserve in December 2024? Correct answer is option C, Ratapani Tiger Reserve. Who authored the biography titled Ratan Tata A Life? Right answer is option B, Thomas Matthew. When was the first ever World Meditation Day celebrated in 2024? Right answer is option C, 21st December. What percentage increase has been recorded in India's exports for the financial year 2024-25? Correct answer is option A, 5.5%. Which Indian telecom companies have entered agreements with SpaceX to bring Starlink satellite internet services to India? Right answer is option C, Reliance Jio and Bharti Airtel. Who has been honored with the Sangeet Kalanidhi Award 2025? Right answer is option C, R.K. Sriram Kumar. Stay updated, stay ahead. Subscribe for more current affairs and competitive exam prep.